Hey y'all, good morning. Christy here. I hope all of you are doing good and wonderful. And just wanted to, I was having a moment and I said, let me just do my YouTube right now and do my video and let y'all be part of this moment with me. I think I told y'all a couple videos ago or last video that we sold our house. We've been so busy. We've had roofers, inspectors, and cleaners, and all these different people in to do different things and checked out different things and things we needed to repair. And I was just thinking this morning because we had a 9 o'clock, the inspector was supposed to come at 9 o'clock and check to make sure everything had been done and everything like that. And they didn't show. They were a no-show. So I was thinking about it. I was like, sometimes things don't always go the way that we think that they're going to go. Things, especially in life, through marriage, through children, through our jobs that we have, stuff like that. We know things don't go according to plan, the way that we plan them. That we have this pie in the sky way of thinking that everything's going to go, and it doesn't. And then we're like, well, why? Why on earth didn't it go according to plan? Why didn't it go perfectly? Because things don't, and we know that. So the inspector didn't show up, and I was kind of like, what? So I called the realtor, and I said, hey, the inspection people didn't show up. She said, oh, they canceled, which she didn't tell me, but they canceled because they are waiting on some part of this document to be signed. We have this tiny, tiny encroachment with the neighbors, the way the land was subdivided a little bit off, and it's just a weird little hang up. It's nothing, no place that it could ever be built on or anything like that. But it's just, so the neighbors are freaked out because they're young and she's in law school. And then the people buying our house are freaked out because they're afraid they're going to want to build something on it, which is completely ludicrous. If I could show y'all how it looks, it's really a crazy little tiny piece of land. It's tiny. It's the corner of a triangle, like literally inches. I'm talking about like 6 inches. So anyway, all that to say that I started getting kind of stressed out, and I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do about this? We need them to sign the documents. I mean, we need them to sign off on this so that we can get the inspector out to check everything. We need to get all this done so we can move on, with the sale of this house. And I talked to my ex-husband on the phone. I was like, hey, what about this? And he was like, Christy, I'm not going to worry about it. And because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And I hung up and I said, why did I fall into that negative mindset? Why did I allow myself, even for those couple minutes, to get into that blame game, mindset? I know I'm being taken care of. I know the universe is looking out for me. I know that I'm being watched over. I know that I have divine guidance in my life. But I really, literally, just that quick, something happened that seemed negative to me, and I was instantly going to take it there, and I was going to play the victim card or whatever card, from my childhood decided to pop out. And that was literally what I was fixing to experience. And then, when he said that, I was like, duh, of course, that's. So I just wanted to remind y'all today to just don't fall into those traps. As soon as we learn something and we perfect something in our life, as soon as we really truly have it and the universe sees that the universe being us, but as soon as we can mirror a positive, reciprocating, energy, that when we are given something, we reciprocate with positivity. When we're given negativity, we reciprocate with positivity. When we're given trials and tribulations and things that come to all of us, if we can respond in a positive manner and with a positive aura about us, wow, that's different, y'all. That's 5D. Okay, that's at least 40. I mean, that's 5D. That's way up here on the vibrational scale. So I'd like to encourage y'all today. I almost fell into a low vibration for 2 seconds. I hung up and I said, I'm sorry. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful for everything you do for me, divine spirit. Thank you so much for your watch care over me. Thank you for making me feel like I'm so important to you. I can tell that you have divinely guided my path lately, and helping me get out of an abusive relationship and helping me find my worthiness again and refine that. I don't need to pull any stupid cards from my childhood that are not going to help me on my divine path. Okay, so basically this is just a reminder video just to let you guys know that you guys are worthy as hell. Okay, you are worthy, you're good, you're trying to pull out your positive side of yourself more than your negative side of yourself. You're trying to build on your positive side and build the positivity up to a really high vibration. We're all doing this together, going through this, you know, panic-demic or whatever you want to call it, that we've all been through lately, you know, being stuck in the house and all this kind of stuff, and really having to look introspectively at ourselves. And, you know, we've all realized, look, was I really and truly happy with my career? Am I really truly happy with what I'm studying in school? Am I really truly happy with, you know, the way that the relationship I've had with my kids? Am I really truly happy with the relationship I have with other people? Am I really truly happy with the relationship I have with myself? You know, am I pleased? Do I feel good about myself when I lay my head on my pillow at night? Am I playing a victim card all day long? Am I pulling these childhood cards out of my pocket when I need them? You know, where I'm really trying to burn them in the fire pit. So basically, I just want to remind y'all that, you know, you don't have to live in that victim mentality. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to always fall to a negative place whenever something happens. What if we were able to just look at it? Oh, okay, the inspection was canceled. Okay, thank you, God. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you for guiding my path. Thank you for whatever you're doing here, because I can see that you're orchestrating this to my Empress mentality. I can see that you always see my beauty, and you always see my light. And thank you for helping me show that light to other people and not look like a hopeless case of victim cards. And I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not sounding repetitive or anything like that, but basically this is just something that hit me this morning, and I really said, you know what, this is what my video is going to be about today. It's just about not letting your knee-jerk reaction be a negative victim card mentality, or whatever card it is that is your knee-jerk reaction. Let's make our knee-jerk reactions be different, unusual, quirky, weird. People look at us and think, what's different about them? I love when people do that, by the way. I worked in pediatrics for a couple years, and I remember that when I first started, people were like, why are you so happy? Like, what? You're always bubbly. You're always energetic. You're always happy. And I'm just like, inside I was giggling. I was like, thank you. I'm so glad that people see that in me. You know, I was in the post office yesterday, and I love the people that work at the post office. I mean, I know them, you know, by name, because I used to sell online and stuff like that. So I had a rapport with them, and they all liked me, and we all have a good rapport together. And so there was a guy standing behind me, and he said, "God, are you always this happy?" And I said, I try to be. That's my goal every day when I wake up, is to be happy, to be positive, to not pull people down. Life is hard. It's hard for everybody. I just had 2 major deaths in my family, you know, my daddy and my brother. Life is hard, you know, losing my job, you know, or you know, not having my job anymore. Just, you know, school and the way it was this past semester, just losing a relationship, and or going through a negative relationship that needed to be, you know, gone from my life because it was bringing me down, you know. But that kind of stuff happens to us all. It is always something. It's always the inspection can't be done because of that tiny piece of property the neighbors won't sign off on. It's always something. I think it's a bunch of tests that we go through to see if we've learned that we are being led divinely, and that we do have someone that has our back, and ourself has ourselves back. Okay, we are in control of our life. And do we know this? Do we know the power that we have? You know, we are Harry Potter. You know, we don't have to stay stuck under the stairs in that negative, dark place. We can fly. You know, we can fly. We can do whatever we want. We have that power in us. It's in here. You know, is our heart chakra clear and open? Is our throat chakra clear and open so that we can help other people? Is our, you know, are we open to this growth and the new challenges that come our way? So I just want to wish all of you a beautiful, wonderful, happy day. And I pray that all of you can find the joy in whatever it is you're going through, and that God would send people your way that can encourage you and lift you up and be a help to you. Always allow people to help you. That's something that I've been my spirit guides have been talking to me lately and telling me, allow people to help you. Don't try to do it all yourself. We know you're OCD. We know you like things done a certain way. Let go. Let go. Not let go and let God, but let go and let others help you. Especially if people are saying, hey, if you need anything, give me a call. They really mean that, some people. So call them up on that and say, hey, you know what? Honestly, I do. Can you please do this for me? Or whatever. Allow people to help you. And I'm praying for each and every one of you that you will have what you need. You will get, the people will be in your life that you need, and that you will feel prosperous. You will know how to manifest everything that you've been desiring, and that you will find that life is beautiful, and it can be beautiful because perception, changing your perception, perception, perfection. Let's try to get our perceptions up to a perfection level. Okay, guys? I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are all beautiful. All of you are worthy. And if you liked this video, I would appreciate it if you could like it, subscribe to it, subscribe to my channel, share it with other people so that we can grow and have a big family. Love you guys. Bye.